Hey everyone, welcome back to String, Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to build this Lego Technic Snowmobile, but not the snowmobile on the front of the box. We're actually going to build the alternate model that's on the back of the box. So it's this little snow ski thing, some sort of jet snow ski piece. So significantly smaller. I mean, it looks significantly smaller than the original model. So we've already built the original, the one that's on the front, I guess the first model, not the original. So we need to disassemble this because these 2-in-1s does not mean you get to build both of the sets you see with just one set of the pieces. You have to actually disassemble the first one to be able to build the second one. So that's our first step in this build, is actually to disassemble this one. So here we go. Alright, so there we go. We have it all disassembled. So now we're going to go ahead and build the alternate model, or sometimes it's called the B model or the second model, the 2-in-1. Now this set is cool because it's small enough to where they actually include a instruction book for it. The larger Technic sets that are all 2-in-1 actually require you to download instructions off of website. So it's nice having the instructions available kind of in the box. So we're just going to jump right into this build. Now it's also real common that the second model or B model does not use all of the pieces that the original model used. Typically uses less of them. So curious to see how many pieces this model will use. When I came out of my Lego Dark Ages about 4 years ago, Technic is what pretty much got me out of my dark ages, and I just got addicted to all of the cool, complex technical builds with these sets. And I thought it was really neat that they included the ability to make 2 models with the same parts in the box. So I never wanted to disassemble the models. Wanted to keep them together, so my idea was to buy 2 of each Technic set that was released. That way I could build both models and have them both on display. Now, after I realized that the second models were not really fully detailed and were more or less limited to the parts that came with the first model, I quit doing that after about the first, year and a half of buying Technic sets. I said, this is nuts, because traditionally the first model you see on the front of the box is the better one, and I never ended up keeping the alternate model put together because it was always just lacking detail or functions. So if I ever want to build the alternate models now, I do have to take apart the first set, because I no longer buy 2 copies of it. Okay. Turn that back around. Oh, and then when I did disassemble this model, I did keep all the pieces sorted. So you can see all the similar pieces are together. Really makes building Technic sets a whole lot easier. Even if it's straight out of the box, because a lot of times the Technic sets, unless it's a really big flagship model, the Technic sets usually don't come in numbered bags. So it's easier if you dump them all out, sort them, and then build your model from the sorted pieces. Alright, so we're going to take our treads from the first model. This model only calls for 35. There were 41 used in the first model, so I'm just going to take 6 off. So that'll make 35. We wrap these around, snap them together. There we go. Bring this piece back over. And that attaches there. have one shock absorber. It's going to go right in the middle. All right. Next, we're going to build the handlebar portion. Looks like we are going to use the other shock absorber. Feel like we're getting close. Seem to be getting to the end of our usable parts, which is surprisingly good. I didn't think we would use this many parts, and we're doing a good job using them all. So this piece connects there. Put another one in there. Couple pins to hold them together, or two long axles actually, they're not pins. Alright, there it is. That's our little snow bike. The B model, or alternate model, for the Lego Technic Snowmobile. So it used, I want to say it used about 90% of the pieces. Here is all that's left over. It's really not as much as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a lot more. The main parts that are left over is the new little eye lift arm Technic beam and the new suspension parts, these two pieces. And there's our model. It's a little flimsy, but I guess it's the motorized snow bike, so it's not that bad. I prefer the snowmobile better, but this is pretty cool. It's cool that you can build two models with the same amount of pieces, or close to the same amount. So that is it. So, you know, a lot of times what I like to do is take some of the extra pieces and find a spot for them. But anyway, that's it for this build. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up if you like what you saw. Make sure to check out the other videos, subscribe so you don't miss any other builds, and we will see you next time.